Thank you for attending the TTPS Daily Press Briefing. Myself, Sharon Leasang, I'm the Director of Public Affairs, Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. And we have Captain Al Alexander from the Defense Force. We'll begin. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, along with the Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force and the other arms of the protective services involved in the fight against crime, continue to work assiduously well together to ensure the safety and security of the national community. To date, we have taken 130 firearms off the streets and recovered 12,501 assorted ammunitions and 31 magazines. On Monday, 17th of October, at 12:10 a.m., acting on information received, officers of the Organized Crime, Narcotics, and Firearms Bureau, together with Customs and Excise Division officers, interviewed a passenger whom had exited flight BW419 from Kingston, Jamaica. He is a 41-year-old vendor and the holder of a Jamaican passport. Checks on his luggage revealed that there was 34.1 kilograms of marijuana hidden in his luggage, an estimated street value of $34,000. Acting Corporal Simango of OCNFB is continuing inquiries. In Central Division, an exercise duty was conducted in the Couva District on Sunday, the 16th of October, 2011, between 4 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. The exercise was spearheaded by ASP Abraham and a party of officers from the Couva CID, Task Force, and K-9 Unit. A total of 15 persons were arrested for possession of marijuana, cocaine, malicious damage, breach of curfew, and unlawful possession. 17 warrants were executed for robberies, maintenance, and failing to appear in court. The persons arrested are between the ages of 30 and 50. In the Southwestern Division, the Commissioner of Police and ACP Frederick commends the special team from Southwestern Division for their work, which led to the recapture of Mr. Ballack. We continue to appeal to the public, asking that anyone with information on the whereabouts of the other escaped prisoner, Malcolm Fraser, call Crime Stoppers, the emergency number 999. Other numbers include 555, CID Siparia 6492462, Point Fortin Police Station, or the Divisional Control Line at 652-5000 or 649-0200. There was a roadblock exercise in Siparia, which was conducted on Sunday, the 16th of October, between the hours of 3 p.m. and 7 p.m., under the supervision of Acting Inspector Muhammad and Acting Inspector Ramsudar. As a result, 32 traffic offenses were detected for breach of traffic sign, using mobile devices, defective tires, and parking illegally. One person was arrested for driving under the influence. We'd also like to just do a broadcast regarding a missing person. Missing from his home at number 340 Silk Cotton Road, Batu Avenue, Marabella, is Gregory Campbell, 56 years, of African descent, dark complexion, 152 centimeters tall, gray, low receding hair, clean shaven, and an outpatient of the St. Anne's Mental Hospital. He was last seen on the 13th of October wearing a yellow and blue striped jersey and bare feet at Taruba Junction, Marabella, and he has not been seen since. So please be on the lookout. In Port of Spain, between the hours of 9:15 a.m. to 2:50 p.m. on October 16, members of the Port of Spain Divisional Task Force, under the supervision of Acting Sergeant Bruno, performed a roadblock duty with members of CID in the St. Clair Police Station District. This was spearheaded by Inspector Jawar. 9 fixed penalty notices were issued for various traffic offenses. 1 vehicle was impounded, which is suspected of being stolen. Now, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service is committed to preventing, this is our mandate, they're committed to preventing and reducing the threat of crime, enhancing the safety and security of citizens, thereby positively influencing the quality of life in our society. Our mandate outlines our responsibility to maintain law and order, preserve peace, protect life and property, prevent and detect crime, apprehend offenders, and enforce all laws and regulations from which it is charged. Every Friday, I appeal to the national community about driving on the weekend. Every Friday. And today, 5 persons, actually 6 persons over the weekend died as a result of road traffic fatality. 6 persons. Every Friday, I appeal to the national community. 4 road fatalities occurred on the Churchill-Roosevelt Highway, El Socorro, on Friday the 14th at 9:30 p.m. Along Eastern Main Road, Manzanilla, at LiPo 129, a vehicle crashed into somebody's wall. The driver also pronounced dead by the district medical officer. And Marcano Julian, 62 years old, of Agostini Village, Rio Claro, was walking along the Naprima Mayaro Road, where it was reported that he stumbled onto the roadway and fell into the pathway of a motor vehicle. He was taken to the Mayaro Health Center, where he died upon arrival. Postmortem will be conducted today. The traffic branch reported that there have been 121 fatal accidents, resulting in 148 deaths to date. While there has been a decrease from last year, where there were 142 accidents, resulting in 171 deaths for the same period, a 13% decrease in deaths and a 15% decrease in fatal road accidents. It's still 1 death too many. Although there has been a decrease, it's still too many. Every Friday, and I repeat this again, every Friday, the TTPS appeals to the national community, the motoring public, to exercise extreme caution when driving their motor vehicle on the nation's road. We do so at the start of the weekend because data from our Crime and Problem Analysis Unit shows that 46% of all road fatalities in Trinidad and Tobago occur on the weekend. I think we may have to start to do this from Thursday instead of waiting till Friday. We are saddened today that, I tell you, 6 persons lost their lives this weekend. 99% of all road traffic collisions, 99% of all road traffic collisions are preventable. If this is so, then why do we continue to kill ourselves on the nation's road? Once again, the TTPS appeals to the national community. We appeal to the motoring public to please don't drink and drive. And if you drink, don't drive. And slow down. It is within your power to do that. Now, I'm going to give you some quick statistics for the last, I'm going to give you some quick statistics. Boy. Now, for the period October 16th to October 17th, 62 persons were arrested, 12 drug offenses, 11 breach of curfew, 0 firearm related, 5 other offenses, 13 outstanding warrants, 5 inquiries, 7 traffic offenses, and 15 fixed penalty notices. For the past 24 hours, we report 1 homicide in Northern Division in the Tunapuna district, which a 19-year-old male Afro-Trinidadian was shot twice in his head by 3 masked bandits. They were armed with firearms and robbed the deceased and his father of a quantity of money and jewelry. It's also reported that the father was relieved of his licensed firearm during the robbery, and inquiries into this incident is continuing. Brings me to the end. Captain Alexander.
Good morning. The Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force continues to work alongside the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and other national security agencies to provide a safe and secure environment for the public of Trinidad and Tobago. Over the last 72 hours, the Defense Force conducted a total of 71 patrols in several areas of Trinidad and Tobago, including areas within the cities of Port of Spain and San Fernando, Chaguanas, Cedros, Chatham, Erin, Russelac, Faizabad, La Romaine, Siparia, Coquet, Orpuch, Mondiablo, Los Iros, and Cedros. This was supported by 2 coordinate searches, 18 maritime, and 3 aerial patrols in and around the coastline of Trinidad and Tobago. The Defense Force, in an immediate response to the flooding which occurred over the weekend, deployed the 1st Engineer Battalion of the Trinidad and Tobago Army to assist the ODPM in cleanup operations and damage assessments. Troops were deployed in the Tunapuna and Arima boroughs to assist in the cleaning roads, clearing and removing debris. Damage assessment teams were also sent to St. Augustine South, St. Helena, Valsine, and Bamboo Settlements 1 and 2. This morning, 2 extraction and damage assessment teams will again be deployed in the St. Helena and Bamboo Settlement areas, complete with trucks and dinghies to assist residents wishing to evacuate their homes. On another note, at approximately 11:21 a.m., the Trinidad and Tobago Coast Guard received a report claiming that a fisherman had sighted a body floating approximately 1.5 miles off Shodo on the north coast. Coast Guard Interceptor 07 left Stobles and found the body, badly decomposed body, at around 1:19 p.m. yesterday. The body was eventually handed over to the officers of the Maracas Bay Police Station. Thank you.
We now open the floor for any questions that you may have.
Justice Zambrano, I-95.5. First of all, just to start off with Captain Alexander, has the body been identified, the one that you just spoke about?
No, not as yet. There is some suspicion in terms of the identity of the body, but it has not been positively identified just yet.
To Mr. Liasan, you keep making this appeal for persons to not drink and drive and all that, but what is the police going to do to more or less be a deterrent on the road? Are there going to be more police patrols? Is there going to be a stronger presence of the police? What about talking on your cell phone while driving? Because I'm seeing a lot of people still doing that.
Well, there is an increased presence of police officers on the roadway, but people, I mean, we have to appeal and ask persons to be a little more cautious. I mean, is it that we have to have police on the road to tell people to make sure that they don't drive speed, or they don't endanger themselves, or they don't endanger their lives, or the other passengers in the car, or the other people? Is it that we can't police ourselves? I mean, at the end of the day, we have to take some responsibility. While the police is there to enforce and ensure that the laws are upheld, the drivers as well need to take some responsibility for their actions.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Like, you're a bit late, I'm not sure. Can you give an update on if the police are any closer to picking up the second suspect in the homicide investigation?
An arrest is imminent. ACP Frederick said it's only a matter of time. We will collect that.
And can you give an update on the investigation? Hasn't been completed. Is that near to completion as well?
With the two...
The officers suspended the incident.
Well, we are certain that the officers, there was no collusion between the prisoners and the officers. We're absolutely certain of that. But the investigation regarding the officers, yes, that continues.
So the officers are still on suspension?
Yes.
Why? Why are they still on suspension?
It has something to do with their duties.
But they were not in collusion with the criminals?
No, they were not.
Going back to the first instance that you made mention of, with the Jamaican bringing in marijuana into the country, we are seeing a lot of Jamaican marijuana connection. Again, I'm asking, is there some sort of, has the police identified a connection between Jamaica drug cartel and the Trinidad and Tobago alleged drug cartel?
Well, you know, Organized Crime and Narcotics, Organized Crime, Firearms and Narcotics Bureau, Customs and Excise, and police officers here in Trinidad and Tobago have been working very closely with their counterparts in Jamaica. So that inquiries, those investigations are continuing. They have not stopped. And eventually, we may see some things unearthed and brought to light.
Do you suspect a connection?
When you're dealing with police, when you're dealing with investigations, you can't best guesstimate. It has to be dealt with fact. We have to deal with fact. So I can't put a guess on something like that. We need to deal with fact and information. So I wouldn't even venture. I also want to just circulate a photo of a missing Jamaican person. I will give it out to you all before you leave. But I know, I will hold it up. Yeah, but we're gonna send it on. But we will issue it for your copy. He's a Jamaican national. He entered Trinidad in July 2010. He has not been seen or heard from since November 2010. His name is O'Dane Joseph. He is 20 years old. All right.
Has the police checked the prisons to see if he's probably incarcerated?
Well, if he's missing, it means that we have done some preliminary checks to find out his location. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just wondering if you believe that the use of CCTV cameras or more CCTV cameras could help minimize the road carnage on the roads. Probably if people know that they can easily be caught and caught on camera.
Well, you see, if you're talking about something that actually is done in the U.S. right now, that requires a lot more than just putting a camera on the